When you watch young children, 3 and 4-year-olds play, you notice right away that rules are optional. Whatever game they play for the sheer fun of it, the raw excitement and the thrill of it. They lose themselves deep in the world of play and pretend, and so convincingly that you may temporarily find yourself caught in that world, forgetting that you're only pretending to be the superhero in this game. But something interesting happens when older kids get involved in the game. A 6-year-old shows up and wants to play, but they know better. They know how to make the game more fun. So the 6-year-old introduces mandatory game rules. The 3 and 4-year-olds go with it and are eager to play again. Now, 8 out of 10 times, that game ends in utter frustration, and oftentimes in tears. One kid wanders off, the others screaming it's not fair, and one of them is just standing there, confused, trying to figure out what's going on. If that sounds familiar, it's because that's life. That's what life looks like for a lot of people. The 6-year-old, the one with the experience, introduced rules, or you can say created the culture that poisoned the game. And what was once a spontaneous outburst of creativity and imagination turned into a procedural nightmare, or at best a total drag. When spontaneity is discouraged, authenticity, realness, that 100 thing, it suffers. And when authenticity is absent on one level, it shows up as a lack of confidence on another level. And if you can't see that, you will spend your life nursing a belief that you're not a confident person and that you'll never become one. We're all confident, but it shows up in different ways. Confidence is not all about walking around with your chest puffed out, talking loudly and looking for a fight. Confidence can look like love, the unconditional kind. It can look like humility. Confidence can look like kindness. So what does it mean when you look around and see that you live in a world where love is conditional, humility is weakness, and kindness is suspect? What kind of confidence will you have? What happens to authenticity? See, it dissolves because you learn to live a prepackaged life. You learn to accept good enough, and you stop thriving for spectacular. You stop believing in magic. This is self-awareness. And when it clusters and becomes what we call culture, a set of rules to live by. But what we get when we trade in spontaneity and authenticity is a sick culture. A sick culture is what we live in when we forget that we are magicians. The people who wake up one day and decide, I can't do this anymore. I can't live by these rules. I refuse to live a prepackaged life. These are the rebels. The ones who decide that only love drives out hate, that fear is not the whole story, that compassion and kindness matter, that mistakes happen, second chances are real, and that laughter can heal. These are the rebels in the sick culture. These are the ones who understand what it is to become again as a child. So I say, rebel, 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 become the artist, become the dreamer, become the lover, become the fighter, and live that authentic life. My name is Angelo, and I'm the motivator.